EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. And tonight we start Week 9 with a good one in primetime, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
They'll go play action with Shuck. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 45 yards.
First down, Buccaneers.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bowers. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Touchdown.
Brock Bowers. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Buccaneers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. To throw, it's Murray. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. This is caught at the 20. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory.
That's good. First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Murray. And complete right side to Cook. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's second down.
Green. Brings up second and 4 at the Buccaneers.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Pressure comes and down he goes. Chase Young. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. To throw now, Shuck. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Here, look at this Baltimore defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
They spent the week at practice, and we know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the number 1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Brock Bowers for his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Bucs take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. 14-7. Ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Swim. Omaha.
Throwing on second and long. Murray. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. Third down here. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
To throw is Murray. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Hot!
They're going for it. It's Murray. Looking long for Thomas. That's caught inside the 20. And he is going to have a Ravens first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, snapped at the 11.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd and 7. Murray going to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Off the play fake, Shuck. Slings this deep for McLaurin. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Terry McLaurin, 65 yards. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Ravens 14.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Brought down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Murray now to throw.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Come back.
Here's Murray. Over the middle, complete. That's Thomas. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
And 1 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
The Ravens now at 2-5 to start play. Hey, Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Hey.
Here's Murray. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second down and 3. Here's Shuck. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 35.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Here's another first and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. On play action, Shuck. That one is slants to McLaurin. The gain of 9 there sets up second and goal. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cut 19, cut 19, pass to the left, trap 60, trap 60.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point attempt here still to come. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. James Cook, 65 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Ravens 21.
After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Watkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 14 yards. Complete to Jordan Watkins. First and 10 at the 46.
Shuck now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to...
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Third and 15.
Throwing, Shuck. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And they do get this across midfield to the 49 with a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. That is caught. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Shuck. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Shuck looking to throw once more. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw is Shuck. This to McLaurin out on the left side. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And down inside the 15 he goes. How about them lighting up 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On play action, Shuck. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Terry McLaurin on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Buccaneers are able to stretch out their lead.
Okay, we need to double-check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First and 10 at the 40.
Shotgun now from Murray. It's complete downfield, out left to his running back. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hey, shift.
Quickly to the outside. That's caught by Lamb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. C.D. Lamb on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens are back within a score. Elliott on for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
That's the score. Buccaneers 31. Ravens 28.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
And both defenses back on their heels.
18. That's good. For a first down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Buccaneer first down.
To throw now, Shuck. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is, his first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
2nd and 10.
That's one.
Throwing now is Murray. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Now 3rd down.
Big ass open. Big. Easy.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Come on. Shit. Hey, over.
They do go for it. It's Murray. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. No.
Running right, it's Pollard.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
After 60. 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. This is caught.
And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown!
Chris Godwin.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bucs will extend their lead here just before halftime. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
– 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A final shot before half for Murray. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to win that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To throw, it's Murray. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
2-2, hot! Hey,
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Credit Yaya Diaby with a stop. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
Here's Murray from midfield. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down.
Omaha.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. And that is caught downfield by Thomas. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Murray now to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A.J. Brown from 17 yards out. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Play action now, Shuck. Under pressure, and they got to him again. They've been brilliant, perfect on 4th down so far, 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here. Shuck. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Complete to number 17, Terry McLaurin. A gain of 29 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Off the play fake. Here's Shuck. In trouble, and he's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
That's good for a first down. That's a gain of 23 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
Here's Shuck. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
4 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10.
Now Shuck. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. To throw is Shuck. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Short throw caught by Bowers. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Now Shuck on 4th down. Connecting over the middle with Downs. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Bucs try it on 4th down but come up empty. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. This is taken in by McBride. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Murray changing the play.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. A short one here, caught by McBride. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Now Murray again. That's to Cook out of the backfield. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
There's Murray. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
A 9-yard loss.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. To work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Quickly to the outside. That's caught by Lamb. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Murray now. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. C.D. Lamb, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Elliott good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Ravens 42.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Shuck now to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's Thompson picks it. Inside the 10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Elliott now to have the extra point. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter.
It's the score. Ravens 49. Buccaneers 48.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Second down 6.
Throwing, Chuck. He sets to fire deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all of a sudden, they're knocking on the door inside Baltimore's 10. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on first and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Buccaneers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so. It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Hey, Ace, easy. 2-2.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. He's to the 15. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Now the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Next will score Buccaneers 61, Ravens 49.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Murray trying again after the pick six. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A good start there on this fourth quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time, all right? It's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
Second down and a yard.
Omaha. Ace.
Now Murray. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. To throw, it's Murray. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Throwing again, Murray. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
1st and goal.
Green. Hey. Omaha.
Murray going to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A.J. Brown with career touchdown number 70. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. Elliott good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Ravens 56.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
So nothing doing there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To throw now, Shuck. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun again to Pollard. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Let's go, man. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And it's 3rd down.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Short throw caught by Bowers. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
60 by 6. 18 Cardinal.
Quick throw caught by Godwin. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive will take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to put them a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And he missed it. It's no good. And they'll be unable to build here onto their 5-point lead. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not got too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Here's 1st and 10. Murray to throw. That's complete. It's Cook. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Now Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
brings up
Trying to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Back to throw. Murray. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Come on.
Now Murray's got to have this one. That's complete to Lamb. And he will have the conversion on 4th down. He's out of bounds as well to keep their hopes alive. But this offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. He'll dump this off to Cook. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Green, green, green. Hey, Ace. Omaha.
To throw is Murray. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
This is 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, quick.
He's back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10. The Bucs take over 1st and 10. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll look to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Back to throw. Complete. Pollard. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. With that last completion, CDs now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidence.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. What a thrilling fourth quarter this one was. Well, at least I guess if you're cheering for the winning side.
Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this